Oh,
I'm all good. So this is a little project I started a couple of years ago. I started BODINI Winery in the Uco Valley, which is southern Mendoza. And we did this after an acronym. So it was built upon dreams of individuals, not institutions. Then, as you guys all know, we had to change it because I got a threat of lawyers from Anheuser-Busch to change the name because they were afraid I was gonna take over the beer industry and start with the wine and then follow with the beer. So yeah, so I had to change it. So nowadays it's built on dreams of individuals, not institutions. This is a very value-oriented wine. I try to keep in the white, in the Chardonnay. It's a Chardonnay that has a very crisp style to it, not overly oaked, very mellow. It has a nice citrusy flavors. The citrusy side of Chardonnay, it's not. It doesn't have malolactic and batonnage, those techniques that give it a creaminess to the mouthfeel of very typical coastal Chardonnays, like typical California Chardonnay. I see it nowadays also from California that they went to the other extreme, in which there's no oak and super crisp. I like to go for balance, and there's a little oak, but still very easy to drink, very nice wine, that entry-level wine that goes with food.
Is this 09 or?
This is 09.
This 09.
Yes. Also, for this project, I struck a deal with my importer, Vine Connections, and Dominio de Plata and Vine Connections each donate $1 for each case sold, and that goes to a fund that promotes the education of the workers' children back in Argentina, the workers that tend these vineyards. So I like to tell the little story on this lady that worked for us for a very long time. She's a pruner in our vineyards. Her daughter was one of the first to receive this scholarship, and through that she made through high school and then college, and now she's a chemical analyst. So she does all the analysis that we need for the winery, and nowadays she's head of lab. She was recently promoted, so her mom is very proud. You can imagine she works.
Still works in the vineyard.
She still works in the vineyards, and
through the scholarship fund.
yeah, her daughter.
We need to promote this. This is really good stuff.
I know, it's a very specific example. And then we do other little small actions like provide milk and food to the soup kitchen nearby, because it's a rural area. It's gotten more and more developed as the whole wine industry has been improving, but still there's long ways to go. So
But it's really bad quality milk.
Yeah, so that's pretty much the story on BODINI now. I find it hard to
Say it without laughing.
to say it. Yeah,
South now.
I mean,
We
I'm
do
just,
too.
I'm
Because
just
there
used
was
to
a television
the,
show in the United States. I don't know if you've ever seen the Beverly Hillbillies. The
No,
son, who
I
was a 6th grade graduate. That's his
I'm
education.
proud of
His name was Jethro Bodine.
really.
Yeah, so when I tell people Bodini, invariably they say,
Or Bo.
Jethro
Balbo.
because
Bodini.
the next word is chocolate, and it's Tkaxoloi. The next word is Arabaco. So it doesn't sound Spanish.
What we're trying right now is BODINI Malbec. So for BODINI Malbec, it's a very value-oriented wine. I focus a lot on keeping the acidity, a good balanced acidity on it, so that it's not flabby. The tannins, I worry that The tannins are very mellow and have very round mouthfeel throughout. And I also try to avoid too much astringency at all costs in this style of wine. It is a wine that is very food friendly, very easy to drink also on its own, and it makes a perfect entry-level Malbec. Also in the aromatics, it's not overly extracted, it's not overly jammy flavor. It's a very subtle, very typical Malbec flavor profile. So I think it's very good. It's a very good example of Malbec can showcase at that level. It's not pretentious.